Shalom, shalom, my Hebrews. I say shalom to my Egyptologists. I say. Akhenaten, Anakati. Weird shit has been happening, man, that just made me to fully understand. Like, check this out. I came into the grasp of my new bag. It's got Egyptian hieroglyphics on it, and this time the characters are black, which quite naturally, is the way it's supposed to be. I don't know why y'all want to keep force feeding this lie, painting everything white. It's like, because think about this. If you see the most powerful characters if you see the most powerful characters in the Bible throughout ancient history, you see God as white, a white man, you're going to look at white people as though, man, you're something. Let me pay homage to you. Let me grovel at your feet. Let me beg you for my forgiveness. Instead of them recognizing who we are as black people. And see, this most strangest thing that just been happening this week is frequencies. You know what I'm saying? Frequencies. Somebody been tapping into my frequencies. I don't know if it's government or secret society like the FBI, the CIA. But like I've always said since 2018, I've been saying it. Look, I'm under heavy surveillance. Abaddon is under close watch. Scrutiny, great scrutiny. They scrutinize everything that I do, every sense. Well, I don't want to relate to what happened while I was at war overseas in 9/11, but let's just say I'm being watched. All right. So it's kind of like the way I see it. Like, you ever seen the movie Matrix, right? You've seen it 1,000 times. You've probably seen it 1,000 times more than I've seen it. Soon you start to be able to sit down at the screen looking at the Matrix. you can be like, okay, well, this is a dog, this is a cat. Look, what are you looking at? You're literally looking at the Matrix. It's the Matrix code. The code to the Matrix. You start to be able to understand what you're seeing. This is a dog, this is a cat, this is a woman in red. Okay, this is such and such, this is that. Alright? So I'm able to see the Matrix code in real time. You know what I'm saying? But it's more clearer now. It's not blurry like the Matrix code. For me, I actually see it in this program. You know, it's digital self-image, right? Like I can see you, Agent Smith. You don't think that I can see you, but I see you. I saw you before you transmogrified that individual and then became that individual and took over that individual body like they do on the Matrix. So when I run into people, you know what I'm saying? It's for a specific purpose, how the universe brings it together. There are no accidents. There are no coincidences. For me, there's only divine purpose. There is the will. It's only the will. It's only the will of the Most High power. You know what I'm saying? For me, listen, I don't care if you go and pray to a rat, all right? And you bow down to this mouse, this rat, and worship this rat like it's a god, okay? I don't care what you believe in. You worship a rat, all right? I don't care what you claim. I don't care what you say. All right? I died. I crossed over. Literally, if you're walking down the street and you see me and you're able to touch me, which is another thing I've been telling people, stop fucking touching me. How would you like if you walk up to me, touching me, thinking everything's all cool? Oh man, hey man, fuck motherfucker, who the fuck is you? Stop fucking touching me. I don't know you. If you touch me and then I punch your bitch ass, what you do that for? Motherfucker, you touching me. You don't know me. Walk up to me like I'm your best buddy. I'm not a touchy person. You know what I'm saying? So let me get to the story, right? I'm talking to my ex-fiance. That was Saturday. All right? And I just got through making a prayer and meditation. Now, me and my ex-fiance knows what the prayers and meditation source that I use. All right? The herb, 420, marijuana, weed, cannabis. All right? So Saturday, I'm making a prayer and meditation, and she was like, hold on. She wanted to get some from the dispensary so she can make a prayer and intercession and everything that with me. But I was already on my way in. from doing my normal routine for nature and my training. Because right now I'm in training Kung Fu. It's all Kung Fu. You must remember, everything is Kung Fu. Everything. All right. So I'm conversing with my ex-fiance, and I'm like, man, I know I'm being watched. I've been saying it, I'm being watched. They're not just watching me; they're literally following me. And I got to talk. I said, listen, there's cameras everywhere. They got cameras in the park. They got cameras on the street light. They got cameras on the corner store. When you go outside the corner store, there's cameras on the outside of the corner store. All right? They got cameras on front of a car. They got cameras on your phone. It's just, how? And I say, how do you know that they're not tapping into those cameras and those frequencies to keep an eye on me 24/7? And how do I know that there are certain people that come across in my path and in my journey where I'm going? How do I know these aren't agents? You know what I'm saying? Either an agent of the system or someone who has been sent by the powers that be, right? So we was conversing about two things. We were talking about the Matrix, and we was talking about the Avatar. We was talking about the Avatar. And there was a disturbance on my phone. I'm like, is that your phone beeping? And she's like, no. I'm like, you're not outside? She's like, no, she's inside. It's because she's using the microwave. I was like, okay, well, there's some strong wind, but it's not constant. You know what I'm saying? That's why I thought that you were outside. I was like, man, what's all that wind blowing? She's like, she's not outside, she's inside. I'm like, I'm outside, but my phone doesn't pick up wind like that at all. You know what I'm saying? And furthermore, it's not windy over here. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm at. And like, for that kind of strong wind, the trees would have been blowing. It sounded like a thunderstorm, tornado kind of wind. But it wasn't constant. It was like off and on, right? So I told her, I'm like, man, that's crazy. I'm like, it's either that or somebody's in a strong tornado wind, but it's like, what tornado blows a real strong wind and then cuts off and then cuts back on, then cuts back off again, right? So then, hey, what's happening, brother? Then I was like, it's got to be the frequency. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's tapping into frequency. So I was down by the river, and I'm like, not too far from the river. I say about a football field length, maybe. About 100 yards, maybe 200 yards away. Possibly 300 yards away. Possibility. I didn't really estimate the distance between from where I was and the position of the river. All right. So check this out. We was conversing, and I was telling her, I was like, yo, man, I'm being watched, etc., etc., etc. That was Saturday. Well, yesterday I gets back to the place, and quote unquote headquarters is showing a movie. And out of all the movies that they could have played, thousands of DVDs, they could have played they could have played any kind of Bible movie. All the DVDs that they be watching. They only had one movie that they was playing, and guess what it was? The Avatar. So I took the video recorder and I showed my ex-fiance yesterday. I said, it's really strange. Hey, what's happening? Yep. I was like, it's really, really strange. That's really strange. We was just talking about the Avatar and the Matrix just yesterday, and the frequency disruption. You know what I'm saying? That occurred while I was at the river, Trinity River. I was at the Trinity River. Okay, for those of you who are not from Texas, Dallas. Okay, for those of you who are not from Dallas, the Trinity River is also known as it's the Trinity River. Okay, that we're from Dallas, Texas. If you're from, it's the Mississippi River. The Mississippi River flows all the way from Texas to Mississippi, and so on and so on and so on and so on. Goes into the ocean, goes into the sea, from the ocean to the sea. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know, it's a never-ending river. It turns into an ocean, then it turns into the sea, and you know it refreshes, and then you know it eventually recycles its way back to Texas as it's cleansing the waters and refreshing itself. You know, supernatural reverse osmosis. Okay? Now, out of all the thousands of DVDs that they could have played and could have watched, all the thousands of DVDs, they got over 1,000 DVDs that they could have watched, turned on a movie. They put on the Avatar. And I found that to be very, very strange. Because it was like, you know, a few disciples don't like the Avatar. A couple of disciples don't like the Avatar. So they could have easily had chose another movie. They don't like the Avatar because they feel like it's got witchcraft in it, and witchcraft and sorcery and magic. You know, I'm like, shit. But anyway, they had on the Avatar, which is very auspicious. And I'm like, man, they could have chose to put on any kind of movie, man. But they decided to put on the Avatar. So I text my ex-fiance. I said, and I showed her, and I'm like, hey man, that's really strange. And I don't believe in coincidences. Everything happens for a reason. That's my logic. I'm very logical, reasonable. My rhyme and reason and my logic is in tune with itself, with each other. Okay? So ain't no such thing as coincidence. Coincidence, yeah, it just so happened to happen like that. Nah. there's no such thing as coincidence. You know what I'm saying? When you believe in coincidence, you open up yourself for spookism. You know what I'm saying? Spookism. You don't know what spookism is? You know, them little folktale people, what you call them, superstitious. All right? So there's no superstition. That's the reason why I don't believe in coincidences. Now, I was telling her, it's like, hey man, you know, they got the movie, the Avatar playing, whoop whoop. I was like, it's very funny, because just yesterday we was talking about the Avatar, and you know, I made mention that I felt like somehow, some kind of way, somebody was tapping into the frequency, you know, and I couldn't tell, you know, which porthole it was coming from, if it was outer limits or if it was interdimensional. Okay. Lo and behold, when I was saying, hey, this was on Saturday, I was talking to her on the phone, you know, and I was like, you know, after a couple of hours of being, you know, at the river and stuff, you know, just enjoying nature and meditating and becoming one with nature. As soon as I got up to come back inside, because I'm like, I'm finna go eat, you know, go get me some lunch, and then I'm finna take it inside. As soon as I got up to leave, like 5 motor vehicles just started coming out like they was out of nowhere down there by the river, you know. I looked down, I was like, man, that's my damn job, you know, because I work with the city, you know. 5 vehicles, motor vehicles, just out of nowhere, just like sitting right where I was. You would never have known it. I'm like, well, maybe that was, you know, maybe that was the frequency, that disturbance that I was experiencing. You say, well, there's nothing strange about that. It's like, nah, you know, it is rather strange. You know, out of all the movies, 1,000 of them, they decide they gonna play the Avatar. They never play the Avatar. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know, like, I got to telling her, I was like, it's just really strange because, you know, this guy yesterday just decided, they did church service, right? Like, this guy just comes in smelling like beer. Like he just took a shower with beer. But the motherfucker Mexican kept touching me. Get the fuck off me, man. Fuck wrong. And, you know, they had this live band there yesterday. And he's sitting up here just praising. Lifting up the sound. Hey, man, you know, your armpits smell like, you know what I'm saying, raw sewage. Put your musty ass in your seat. Sit the fuck down. Stop touching me. And like, no matter, I move over like damn near 3 feet away from the guy. And the motherfucker ain't nothing but this tall. How the fuck you still yo short ass motherfucker? How the fuck you still able to touch me? I'm like 3 feet away from you, but the more I move, Like, stop fucking touching me, bruh, before I beat your motherfucking ass. You're not bigger than me. You're shorter than me. Your arms are shorter than me. Your arms are shorter than mine. Your legs are shorter than mine. So how the fuck are you sitting up here? You know what I'm saying? Your seat that you're sitting in is bigger than you. You're not that damn big. I'm big, literally. I moved over. I was like, man, this motherfucker keep fucking touching me, man. And like the whole time that he was sitting there, when he first sat down, someone kept telling me, man, this motherfucker is gonna find some kind of way to touch me. He gonna go and put his arm up on my chair like that. Get your motherfucking arm off of me, man. Fuck wrong with you? Apollo don't play that shit. Abaddon ain't like that, motherfucker. I don't know you. We ain't friends. And I don't just have no friends who put their arm up like that on my damn shoulders and shit. Get the fuck off me, man. Right? So, and it's like the whole time, it's like, I was like, man, this motherfucker is gonna find some kind of way where he's able to touch me. I'm like, look, man, I'm not into the healing business right now. I'm not finna touch your motherfucking and bless you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna lay hands on you and bless you. I'm not finna chase demons away from you right now. Listen, I'm chilling. Get the fuck on with that bullshit, you know? It's like everybody, I was telling my ex-fiance, I was like, it seems like motherfuckers just be drawn to me for some reason, you know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers just, they'll pass up everybody, and I'm sitting back watching. I'm playing chess, and a motherfucker will come up, I'm playing chess, and some motherfucker will just come right over to me. Hey man, can I borrow your lighter? You see me playing chess right now. Why you fucking with me? You couldn't ask the other 2,000 people for a lighter that's actually smoking? You know what I'm saying? So Apollo will tell you, I'm going to tell you this. Let me tell you this, all right? Well, maybe I should tell you. What's happening? Yeah. They know who the Messiah is. And I'm talking about the government. But they play it to an extent where, you know how somebody, hey, it's him, it's gotta be him, but they can't blow their cover at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And because they're undercover, they can't blow their cover or whatever the case may be. The facade, you know, they can't blow their cover because they don't want me to realize or to recognize, hey, they know who I am. You know what I'm saying? So I was telling my ex-fiance, I was like, yeah, man, they don't want to blow their cover, you know. But they blow their cover every time. You know what I'm saying? Because like soon as they Soon as they, you know, soon as they get around me, then, you know, I start figuring certain things out. And, you know, sometimes I might let on to it and sometimes I don't. It's just the simple way that I play chess, right? It's like, yeah, I'm on to you. I know. And then, like I said, I was telling my ex-fiance, you know, such about, you know, surveillance and, you know, what a spy is, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's something. But I'm gonna drop it right here. I'm pick up, maybe tomorrow about it. Shalom.